All right, so we'll try and keep this short, fast, and get you guys out of here really quickly. So some below items that are gonna change. Being seasonal is one that we're gonna kind of switch up a little bit. And this will depend kind of on what you have going on. So if you're in athletics, going to school for college, like out of state or far away, this will be different for that, but otherwise this will be applicable to everyone. So you'll be allowed to go seasonal for 3 months at a time. Before being able to go seasonal again, you'll need to work at least 4 shifts. Those shifts can be server, bar, banquet managing, flip, cleaning, setup, any of them. They just have to last at least an hour. And you can work all 4 of those shifts in 1 month, or you can spread them out over 4 months. You just can't do 2 months, skip a month, do 2 more. Does that all make sense? Yeah? Okay. Once you have completed those 4 shifts, you can then go seasonal again for 3 more months. So if you just want to come in for 4 days, do some cleaning shifts, those will count as your 4 shifts, and you can go back to seasonal. That's totally fine. When sending in your RTOs, this is just a little bit on verbiage, just so it's less confusing and we guarantee you guys get the days you want off. Say what days of the week you want. So instead of saying weekdays, say like Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday. Same for weekends, say Friday through Sunday, Saturday through Sunday. Friday is just kind of one, everybody considers it different, especially if you're in high school to college. So just to make sure you get those days you want. And the same, if you can only work a few days of the month, like say you can only work 4 days, just list which days you can work and then explain in a summarized paragraph in the bottom like why. So for example, I can only work December 6, 12, and 29 due to sports, family gatherings, and other jobs. Just makes it easier for me. I can just go put yes in those 3 days and I don't have to put no in every single box. So it's just a little quicker for me. Some small items when putting away skirting after an event, be sure we're only putting the dirty skirting in the bin. It costs us $30 a time to bring it over to Holiday Inn to have them wash it. So if we can reuse it more than one time, then that's what we should do. It also will make them last longer. So the stitching on there isn't the greatest, thanks China. So if they get washed every week, that stitching will start to come out. And I can sew them, but they're a pain in the butt. So yeah, if they're not dirty, if they don't have coffee or food, feel free to hang them back up. Also make sure we're getting them hung back up on the right hooks. So 14 foot on the labeled 14 foot. We also have black chair covers in now. Those are gonna go in the laundry basket with your chef coats. So I know we don't have one, but they can all just get washed together. So just go ahead and throw those in there with the chef coats at the end of the night. And those as well, if the chair covers aren't dirty, hang them back up. It's not often that they get dirty, so maybe like once every few months, we'll just pull them all off, wash them all if we need to, but they don't often get too dirty. Be sure that you guys are checking off your kitchen lists when serving. We are gonna start checking these at the end of the night before you guys are able to leave. So just make sure you're pulling them off, checking all of those. On the bottom of them is a list of things for you guys to work on during downtime. So let's start getting into the habit of doing those as well and marking those off as they get done as well. Just something I've noticed a little bit lately, not a terrible big idea. It just makes it easier. I don't have to track you guys down and contact you on Monday, but make sure you're writing those beverages down, coffee, water, lemonade, all of those. That way I just don't have to bug you on Mondays with those numbers, and you probably forgot by then anyway. When putting away stage pieces, along the back wall, there's that door that goes outside. You guys all know what door I'm talking about? Next to that is a giant red button that says emergency shut off. Do not hit that button with the stage pieces. It shuts off the broilers and the heat shuts off. So was that last week? We were in here and it was like 59, 60 degrees in here and we were like,
our toes were freezing.
And it sounds like it's running because it's still pushing air, it's just not heating that air up. So just make sure when you're pushing those in there that you have a few inches in there so that even if someone else comes through later and they kind of bump it a little bit, it's not gonna hit that button. It doesn't ruin or anything, like it's fine if you hit it, it's just the emergency shut off to quick kill the heaters. So just watch out for that, especially as we get really cold here in a few months. And then, let's see, when you guys get here, make sure you're putting your chef coats and your name tags on right away. Specifically for weddings, there's usually DJs, clients, caterers, that way they know who to ask if they have questions, and you're not just some random person walking around. So that way they know, they can call you out by name, and then they have a face to put with you as well. Going off of that, does anybody need a new polo or t-shirt at all that doesn't have one? I know you guys need one. I'm gonna wait to get yours ordered unless anybody else needs one. Gracie needs one. Anybody else?
That includes those training for bar if you don't have a polo for bar.
Yeah, if you don't have a polo for bar, you'll want one. So I have an order form here. If you're just using it for setup, you can just get a t-shirt. If you have one already, you'll have to pay for a second one, but Alexis, if you want a bigger size, just bring in your old one, and we can just swap them out. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and fill that out if you want one. While we're doing that, does anybody have any questions? Alexis, what size do you need?
A large.
Large, okay. I don't think I have large. Jackson, do you have a polo for
Yeah, I
birthday?
do.
Okay.
I'll have to check the size. Yeah, I knew it, but I know I do have one.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, if you're wanting to train in bar as well, now would be a time, if you don't already have a polo, to mark yourself down for one. Okay. Any questions about anything from servers, about server stuff? Okay, servers can go if you are gonna be